Hello beautiful people of the internet. I'm really excited about today's video. On the 1st of May, Tom Ford launched his Spring-Summer collection for 2016 and I was so excited that I immediately rushed into the stores and got what I thought is the star of his collection. Tom Ford brought out so many new things. He brought out new lipstick shades for spring and summer. He brought out a bronzer, blushes, new perfume, body spray. But for me, the king of the collection was the trio palette, or other words, the Afternooner. As this is a typical first impressions video, I have not opened or used the palette myself. I'm gonna do it on camera and I'm gonna talk about how I feel about the palette. Now, excuse my appearance, I have put my makeup on, but I haven't applied any bronzer, blush, or a highlighter. So if my face looks flat and totally white, it's because I'm gonna apply the products of this palette. Now, this is the packaging that the trio palette or the Afternooner comes in. It's gold, and as last year, the Spring-Summer collection, all the Spring-Summer collection, instead of coming in the typical Tom Ford black and gold packaging, comes in this beautiful ivory and gold packaging. When you take the product out, it comes in a white pouch that says Tom Ford, and once you take it out, this is the packaging of the palette. So it's ivory with gold all around it. And at the opening, it does say Tom Ford. Before I open the palette and show you what's in it, I want to say why I think this palette is a star of the whole collection. First of all, I believe that the Tom Ford Afternooner makes sense financially. If, let's say, one is interested in buying one of Tom Ford's liquid blushes that he brought out for spring-summer, they cost around £50. Just for the blusher, and I think bronzer is around the same price, and highlighter again is not cheap. But the palette, the trio palette, contains the bronzer, the blush and the highlighter, costs £78 and you get all three. Of course you get a little bit less of each product, but nevertheless you spend £78 and you have all three products in one palette. The second reason I love this palette is that I think is super travel friendly. So you just get one palette and you have all your three products. So instead of packing different products like your bronzer, your highlighter, your blush, you just get one packaging and you have all three and you're good to go. So let's open the palette. This is how the palette looks like. You've got your bronzer, you've got a beautiful blush, which is like a coral color, and you have your highlighter. It's very stunning to look at. The mirror is so big that I need both hands to cover it up. The packaging is quite slim and light, and you get 20 grams of product in this one. I'm gonna start with the bronzer. I'm gonna take Bobbi Brown bronzer brush, and I'm gonna start with the bronzer in the palette. The bronzer is not shimmery at all, so you can use it either for contouring or for generally bronzing your face. And I'm gonna start bronzing. Oh my god! This is a really nice bronzer. So this is my face with the bronzer on. It's very finely milled and it blends like a dream. Like, I would say this is a little bit too intense. So be careful when you apply it. Don't be very heavy-handed, because if you do, this bronzer is like kapow. So be careful when you apply it. I think this is gonna be like a universally flattering shade, so I'm really pleased with the bronzer. Let's test the blush out today. Again, I'm gonna take another Bobbi Brown blush brush. You have to excuse my brushes, I didn't mean to wash them before the video, but you know, life got in the way and I completely forgot. Okay, I'm gonna use now the blush, which is this beautiful coral color. And I bet when you're tanned, the blusher is gonna look amazing. I'm gonna cut off the excess. Let's try the blush. The blush doesn't blend as easily as the bronzer does. Again, it's very finely milled. It's a beautiful color for spring and summer, but be careful because again, it's really strong. So if you are a little bit heavy-handed, very easily gonna look like you apply too much. I think I applied a little bit too much today. So I'm gonna blend it a little bit more and hopefully it will go away. So far, I like the application of the bronzer more than I like the blush, but the blush is a really nice color. And now I'm gonna go in and tap the highlighter. I don't know whether the highlighter is as strong as the bronzer and the blush is, but let's try and find out. The color looks beautiful. It's like a nice pearlescent color, and I'm gonna apply it on a MAC 224 brush. Again, I'm gonna tap the excess off and I'm gonna apply it on the very top of my cheeks. Wow, the highlighter is amazeballs. I think I love the highlighter the most. Again, I'm applying it on the shade on the very top of my cheekbones and underneath my brow bone. And I'm gonna bring it down on my nose, on the tip of my nose, and on my cupid's bow, and a little bit here. So this is the highlighter. I really like the highlighter. Usually I wear the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. This is not as intense. It's definitely less yellowy, but I think overall is a really beautiful highlighter, not as intense as the bronzer and the blush. Do I like this palette? Do I think this palette is worth it? I would say yes. The bronzer is beautiful, it's so finely milled, it blends like a dream. I really give it a thumbs up. The blush, beautiful color. I wasn't really impressed about the blendability of it. It takes a little bit more time to blend. The highlighter, again, gorgeous, really nice, subtle, and I think it's a universally flattering shade. So overall, I believe this is a really nice palette to carry on holidays. I'm really looking forward to trying more products out of the Tom Ford Spring Summer collection. That's it from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. So I'm such a sucker when it comes to limited launches and things like that. Have a lovely day, and I shall see you all very soon with another video. Bye, guys!